Hi, we're up here on the Temple Mount, and here in Israel, we just finished celebrating Yom Ha'Aztma'ut, or Israeli Independence Day. In 1948, as the War of Independence drew to a close, the Jordanian Legion had captured the Old City, and all access to the Temple Mount had been blocked. So what did the Haganah, or the original Israel Defense Forces, do to try to take back the Old City? And how does this story and their attempt tie especially to the Temple Mount? I'll let Rabbi Levi answer that question for us.
After the Old City of Jerusalem fell to the Jordanian Legion on May 28, 1948, there was another little-known attempt to retake the Old City right before the final ceasefire. Codenamed Operation Kedem, it was a last-ditch attempt to breach the walls of the Old City and recapture it. The attack was scheduled for 10 p.m. on July 16th, with artillery shelling on the Old City. The Haganah forces would attempt to enter the Old City by the Zion Gate, Irgun forces would breach the New Gate, and Lehi forces at Jaffa Gate. Jerusalem commander David Shaltiel had a trick up his sleeve. He was planning on using a superweapon called the Kobus, which would blow a huge hole in the wall. He hoped that the noise from the gun would scare the residents into fleeing while his troops stormed into the Old City and captured it. Among the preparations for the attack was something unique for a military operation. A young lamb without blemish was set aside for the expected first offering on the Temple Mount in almost 2,000 years. Sadly, the operation was a total failure. While Irgun troops managed to breach the Old City at the New Gate, the Kobus gun failed to make a dent in the thick walls of the Zion Gate. There was no time for a plan B as the ceasefire went into effect early morning of the 17th. Disappointed, Israeli forces retreated back to their original lines, and the Old City would wait another 19 years before being returned to the hands of its proper owners in the Six-Day War. What we can learn from this attempt was the genuine dream to build a home for the Jewish people with the temple and its service at its center. May we merit to fulfill that dream speedily.
On behalf of myself, Dr. Melissa Jane Kronfeld, my partner, Rabbi Yehuda Levi, all of us here at High on the Har, all of us here on the Temple Mount, and all of us across Israel, we want to wish you a very Yom Ha'Aztma'ut Sameach.